What? You fuckers. You fuckers.
You motherfucker, I will ring hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
1 hour later.
Hello, SMITE fans. Titan Dandy here, and I am excited to bring you...
Hi-res, you guys got too much money to have these consistent technical issues. Please stop wasting it on paladins and Nath skins. And why the fuck does Clumsy look like he got a haircut with a spoon?
Next up we have Artio getting a nerf to Energy Surge. What's that looking like, Clumsy?
Yes, Clumsy. Explain the nerf.
So Artio kind of came out of nowhere. We gave her a couple of buffs, and we didn't expect her to just rise in prevalence, of course.
What?
The furry bitch got 6 abilities and every CC in the game. What do you mean you didn't expect it?
That's so good.
I mean, another layer, orange, we're moving into fall, so it's really checking all the boxes here. This is...
Love it. Love it. Love it.
You smell that?
Huh?
It smells like bullshit.
Alright, sounds like the voice line is kind of having some issues right now, so...
Bring change. But Tiamat's war is constant. For the first time, snow blankets the battleground.
Good
Will the
lord,
lanterns
Lady
of the
Law never
battleground
fails
give
to make
sight
me
to the
horny.
blinding flurry?
Next we're going to get into the nitty gritty. We're going into balance for 810, which the first of which is Elixir of Defense is kind of getting a buff to its damage.
Many minutes later.
Next up is also Tiamat, who's getting a nerf as well to Death Begets Life and Primordial Onslaught.
20 minutes later.
Let's hear what he sounds like.
All of you shall bow before my masters and I.
And I. Get it?
I get it,
God.
it's on his
So,
shoulder. I get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man. Alright. Next up we have Screamy Chibi Izanami. Man, I love it.
Love it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god, the little smile.
Just give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it!
Two really important things to know about the event. There's the skin section, and then there's like the questing section. In the skin section, your goal is to collect pumpkins by purchasing items from the Halloween chest. Each of the direct purchase skins in the reaping event will also grant you a pumpkin. But you can only collect 6 pumpkins in total. And what's important about the pumpkins is that you can unlock rewards with them, like skin rewards.
Why do the minions always look so good in the trailers?
I am now here with
Oh lord, Ajax about to fire this man for forgetting him and Pond's names.
Pawn and AJ. So welcome aboard, y'all. Yeah, you're Lermy now. Pawn looks to be a little stuck. AJ, I'm having trouble hearing you on my end.
That's good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's... Alright, that's good. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Okay, that's good. That's good! It's enough slices!
Who the hell at the office got Ajax playing Dark Souls?
I mean, let's get into it. Let's start with that passive. Lay it down for us.
Yep, so the passive is Phantasmal. So the idea here is that she can
essentially take on a ghostly form and walk into walls. And
What do you mean by that?
so you can see here, as I walk into that wall, I have...
Hold it!
Kane's E is Shadow Step, which grants a burst of movement speed and the ability to walk through any terrain for a few moments.
Objection! Objection!
And you can see that I'm taking more and more and more damage as I stay inside here. This passive has a lot of rules about what you can or can't do with it. So the first one is, it has a cooldown. You can only do this once every 16 seconds, and it happens when you leave. The second is that if you're crippled or below 25% health, you can't enter the wall.
I wonder what Redditor made those rules.
The ability is an absolute technical marvel. The amount of
Yes.
programming and engineering that went into this ability, this single ability, might be one of the top in all of Smite history to rival Olarun Alt and the Morrigan.
So what you're telling me is she is going to be disabled every other week for quote, game-breaking bugs.
So let's do the first ability. We have the Banshees of Whale. This is a 3-part channel. Oop. Something weird. There we go. Sometimes in this dev it can get a little bit funky. So we got the scream, it's 3 parts, the final hit hits the hardest, and you can see that final scream actually causes the target to be silenced, but that's not all. They're also deafened when that hits. If Lermy is here, if she wants to cast the ultimate and then hit me with the deafen ability, you'll be able to hear the audio disappear. So you can hear that kind of dip out and then dip back.
They added new CC and it's not toxic. Not bad, Ajax.
Brief window of time, and then we
Let's do
have
it.
Flickering Visions. So Flickering Visions is actually a line skill shot with an exploding AoE. Pretty standard stuff, but you can see that that target is marked. And what that target mark means is that they can no longer see me. So if I were to hit the center Odin would lose sight of me, but the other Odins can totally see me still. So she completely disappears from my vision. If she then uses the 2 and then attacks, you can see that she kind of flickers into existence for...
This man is so fucking retarded, fool.
So ability number 3 is Lurching Claw. This is the movement ability of the kit, as well as a kind of different way of doing a cone attack. So we have a charge into a cone fire. So you can see it's pretty straightforward there. The dash does damage, the claw does damage, but you can stop...
So a better version of Hachimon's 2 but without the stun.
...with the wall, which is, you can cast it while you're inside the wall. So you saw when we showed off the ability at the start, you can actually just jump out of the wall, and you can see you actually cover quite a bit of distance, as well as this charge is a little bit longer as well. So the normal dash length, I think, is about 45, and the wall dash is 50, if I recall correctly.
Cleo gonna be out here like...
Banshees. So she casts this, a rip opens, and you can see there it kind of bursts open in a big attack, and then a whole bunch of Banshees come flying out of it.
It reminds me of him.
She acts completely differently. So here you can see I cast it, and it just kind of sits there on the wall. It's actually not going to do anything. And it's not going to do anything until an enemy actually walks over here, if Lermy is available. There we go. You can see it actually activates there when she actually walked near it. So she's able to place wall-based traps that...
To be honest, this character is way less broken than I anticipated, but let me check the numbers first. Seems a bit sus.
Hot or spicy meat.